Book of Numbers Study Bible, copyright 2025, all rights reserved, Chapter 33, 1406, BC. Overview of Israel's 40-year journey. These are the journeys of the children of Jacob/Israel, which went forth out of the land of Egypt, with their armies under the hand of Moses and Aaron. Moses wrote their departures, according to their journeys, by the commandment of the Lord, Yahweh. These are their journeys according to their departures. In the first month, on the 15th day, the children of Jacob/Israel departed from Rameses. On the day after the Passover, the children of Jacob/Israel went out with a high hand in the sight of all the Egyptians, for the Egyptians buried all their firstborn, which the Lord, Yahweh, had killed among them. The Lord, Yahweh, also executed judgments on their gods. The children of Jacob/Israel departed Rameses and camped in Succoth. Then they departed Succoth and camped in Etham, which is on the edge of the wilderness. Then they departed Etham and turned toward Pihahiroth, also referred to as Pi-hahiroth, which is before Baal-zephon, also referred to as Baal-zephon, and camped before Migdol. Then they departed Pi-hahiroth and passed through the midst of the Red Sea into the wilderness. Then they traveled on a 3-day journey in the wilderness of Etham and camped in Marah. Then they departed Marah and camped in Elim, where there were 12 fountains of water and 70 palm trees. They pitched their tents there. Then they departed Elim and camped by the Red Sea. Then they departed from the Red Sea and camped in the wilderness of Sin. Then they departed the wilderness of Sin and camped in Dophkah. Then they departed Dophkah and camped in Alush. Then they departed Alush and camped at Rephidim, where there was no water for the people to drink. Then they departed Rephidim and camped in the wilderness of Sinai. Then they departed the desert of the Sinai and camped at Kibroth-hattaavah. Then they departed from Kibroth-hattaavah, also referred to as Kibroth-hattaavah, and camped at Hazeroth. Then they departed Hazeroth and camped in Rithmah. Then they departed Rithmah and camped in Rimmon-Perez, also referred to as Rimmon-Perez. Then they departed Rimmon-Perez and camped in Libnah. Then they departed Libnah and camped in Risa. Then they departed Risa and camped in Kehelathah. Then they departed Kehelathah and camped in Mount Shapher. Then they departed Mount Shapher and camped in Haradah. Then they departed Haradah and camped in Makheloth. Then they departed Makheloth and camped at Tahath. Then they departed Tahath and camped in Torah. Then they departed Torah and camped in Mithkah. Then they departed Mithkah and camped in Hashmonah. Then they departed Hashmonah and camped at Moseroth. Then they departed Moseroth and camped in Bene-Jaakan, also referred to as Bene-Jaakan. Then they departed Bene-Jaakan and camped in Hor-Haggidgad, also referred to as Hor-Haggidgad. Then they departed Hor-Haggidgad and camped in Jotbathah. Then they departed Jotbathah and camped in Ebrona. Then they departed Ebrona, also referred to as Ebrona, and camped at Etzion-Geber, also referred to as Etzion-Geber. Then they departed Etzion-Geber and camped in the wilderness of Zin, which is Kadesh. Then they departed Kadesh and camped in Mount Hor, on the edge of the land of Edom. Aaron dies at 123 years old. Aaron the priest went up into Mount Hor at the commandment of the Lord Yahweh, and died there, in the 40th year after the children of Jacob/Israel had come out of the land of Egypt, on the first day of the 5th month. Aaron was 123 years old when he died in Mount Hor. And King Arad the Canaanite, which lived in the south in the land of Canaan, heard of the coming of the children of Jacob/Israel. Note, The king of Arad mentioned in Numbers 33:40, a Canaanite ruler in the Negev who heard of the Israelites' approach, has no specific genealogy provided in the Bible. He is referenced primarily as an adversary in the conquest narrative, cross-referenced in Numbers 21:1-3 and Joshua 12:14, where he is listed among the defeated kings, but with no details on his ancestors' descendants or family lineage. As a Canaanite, he would broadly trace back to the general descent from Canaan, son of Ham, son of Noah, outlined in Genesis 10:15-19, though this is not individualized to him. End of note. And then the children of Jacob/Israel departed Mount Hor and camped in Zalmunna. Then they departed Zalmunna and camped in Punon. Then they departed Punon and camped in Oboth. Then they departed Oboth and camped in Ijeabarim, also referred to as Iyim, and Iye-Abarim, on the border of Moab. Then they departed Iyim, also referred to as Ijeabarim, Iyim, and Iye-Abarim, and camped in Dibongad, also referred to as Dibongad. Then they departed Dibongad and camped in Almon-Diblathaim, also referred to as Almon-Diblathaim. Then they departed Almon-Diblathaim and camped in the mountains of Abarim, before Nebo. Then they departed the mountains of Abarim and camped in the plains of Moab, by Jordan River near Jericho. They camped by the Jordan River from Beth-Jesimoth, also referred to as Beth-Jeshemoth, to Abel Shittim, also referred to as Acacia and Abel Shittim, in the plains of Moab. God's chosen land for the Israelites. The Lord Yahweh said to Moses in the plains of Moab by the Jordan River near Jericho,
"Speak to the children of Jacob/Israel, and say to them, when you have passed over the Jordan River into the land of Canaan, you will drive out all the inhabitants of the land from before you. Destroy all their pictures, destroy all their molten images, and demolish all of their high places. You will remove the inhabitants of the land and live therein, because I have given you the land to possess it. You will divide the land by lot for an inheritance among your families. To those with more family members, you will give more inheritance, land, and to those with fewer family members, you will give less inheritance, land. Every man's inheritance will be in the place where his lot falls. You will inherit your lot according to the tribes of your fathers. But if you do not drive out the inhabitants of the land from before you, then it will come to pass that those whom you let remain will be pricks in your eyes and thorns in your sides, and will vex you in the land wherein you live. Moreover, it will come to pass that I will do to you as I thought to do to them."